$43 million disappeared on a Tuesday. The accounts were yours. The access codes were yours. The transaction timestamps matched your working hours. Every single piece of evidence points directly at you. There is just one problem. You did not take it. You have been the cartel's accountant for 7 years. Not by choice at first, but you were good at it, exceptional at it. You moved money invisibly, naturally, leaving no trace that was not supposed to be there. Shell companies in 4 countries, construction firms, import businesses, a chain of car washes that actually turned a profit. 7 years, not one peso unaccounted for, not one audit that raised a question. And then, Tuesday, your phone rings at 6:47 a.m. It is Marcos, your boss. He says 3 words, "Come in now." In 7 years, Marcos has never called you before 9 a.m. You know on the drive in that something has gone wrong. You do not know yet that the something is you. The room they take you to is not your office. It is a room you have only been in once before, 3 years ago, when someone else was sitting in the chair where they are now asking you to sit. You never saw that person again. Marcos places a printed ledger on the table. He does not say anything. He lets you read it. $43 million, 11 transactions, 6 weeks, routed through 3 of your shell companies, using your access codes, during your working hours. You look up at Marcos. He is watching you with the expression of a man who has already made a decision and is waiting to see if you are going to make it easier or harder. You say, "I did not do this." Marcos says, "The ledger says you did." You say, "Someone used my codes." Marcos says, "Only you have your codes." You say, "Give me 48 hours. A silence longer than any silence should be in a room like this. Then Marcos says, "You have until Thursday morning." He closes the folder. He does not finish the sentence that follows. He does not need to. You go back to your office. 48 hours. You start with the transaction logs. 11 transactions, each one timed to your working hours. But here is the thing about building accounting systems from scratch. You know where every wire is, and as you go deeper into the logs, you find something that should not be there. A ghost access point. Someone built a parallel route into your credentials. A backdoor. Something that required months to build. Intimate knowledge of the system architecture. Someone who knew exactly how you worked. There are only 3 people in the world with that level of knowledge. Marcos, yourself, and Elena. Elena joined 18 months ago. You trained her yourself. She absorbed the entire architecture in 6 weeks. You trusted her completely. You gave her increasing levels of access. You recommended her to Marcos. And as you trace the back door through the system, you find the creation date. 17 months ago. 1 month after Elena joined. 1 month after you started training her. 17 months. Elena spent 17 months building the perfect frame, learning your patterns, mapping your access points, routing 43 million through your accounts, while you were sitting at your desk 4 days ago. The money is not gone. You trace the final destination through 4 layers, 3 accounts in 2 jurisdictions, personal accounts, Elena's accounts. You sit with this evidence for a long time. You think about your options. Take it to Marcos. Clear your name. Elena goes into the room. Say nothing. Use the evidence as leverage. Walk away permanently. Or go to Elena first, before Marcos, before Thursday morning. You look at everything she built over 17 months. The patience, the precision. Not one mistake in 17 months. Except one. She taught you how to look. Thursday morning. You walk into the building. You walk to the conference room. Marcos is already there. Elena is already there. She does not look at you when you walk in. That is how you know she knows you found it. You sit down. You place a folder on the table. You look at Marcos. You look at Elena. And you open the folder.